That's recording.
Right?
Right, one.
Wait, I can't. Chloe, you have
Mom, you're making a light.
Tell Chloe to go away.
Alright, come in here, Red.
I mean, I'm recording, so.
Okay, stop it.
Go.
It's 1978 and there's been a breakthrough in the automobile industry in America. The Volkswagen Westmoreland Assembly Plant in New Stanton, Pennsylvania has been opened.
This marks the second non-American plant to be opened in the U.S. by Rolls-Royce in 1921.
Production of the Volkswagen is sourced in Germany and this particular plant is projected to employ 20,000 people.
The goal of Volkswagen and Company is to supply the American population with small, well-made, fuel-efficient cars like the Jetta, Golf, and Rabbit.
Volkswagen has high hopes to keep the American people happy with their products and their jobs.
It's going.
It's 1978 and there's been a breakthrough in the automobile industry in America. The Volkswagen Westmoreland Assembly Plant in New Stanton, Pennsylvania has been opened.
This marks the second non-American plant to be opened in the U.S. since Rolls-Royce in 1921.
Production of the Volkswagen is sourced in Germany and this particular plant is projected to employ 20,000 people.
The goal of the Volkswagen and Company is to supply the American population with the small, well-made, fuel-efficient cars like the Jetta, Golf, and Rabbit.
Volkswagen has high hopes to keep American people happy with their products and their jobs.
On the evening of September 5th, the terrorists broke into the Olympic compound and held the Israelis hostage through the night. During the night, 2 of the hostages were shot and killed. The following morning, the rest of the hostages were moved to a nearby airfield at the request of the terrorists. Once there, the German police tried and failed to rescue the hostages during this attempt. All of the remaining hostages were killed, as well as 5 members of the Black September. Following this tragic event, the Olympic Committee decided to continue on with the games. On the evening of September 5th, the terrorists broke into the Olympic compound. On the evening of September 5th. On the evening of September 5th. On the evening of September 5th, the terrorists broke into the Olympic compound and held the Israelis hostage through the night. During the night, 2 of the hostages were shot and killed. The following morning, the rest of the hostages were moved.
I messed up.
On the evening of September 5th, the terrorists broke into the piano room.
Man, we can't say that.
On the evening of September 5th, the terrorists broke into the Olympic compound and held the Israelis hostage through the night. During the night, 2 of the hostages were shot and killed. The following morning, the rest of the hostages were... On the evening of September 5th, the terrorists broke into the Olympic compound and held the Israelis hostage through the night. On the evening of September 5th, on the evening of September 5th, the dog. Already, I'm ready. On the evening of September 5th, the terrorists broke into the Olympic compound and held the Israelis hostage through the night. During the night, 2 of the hostages were shot and killed. The following morning, the rest of the hostages were moved to a nearby airfield at the request of the terrorists. Once there, the German police... On the evening of September 5th, the terrorists broke into the Olympic compound and held the Israelis hostage through the night. I'll do it again.
I'm opposite. We were.
On the evening of September 5th, the terrorists broke into the Olympic compound and held the Israelis hostage through the night. During the night, 2 of the hostages were shot and killed. The following morning, the rest of the hostages were moved to a shoot. On the evening of September 5th, the terrorists broke into the Olympic compound and held it Kelly.
My name's Logan Kelly, not from the...
Shake a little dance, make a little move. Say fun tonight, say fun tonight. Sing a little dance, smoke a little smoke. Say fun tonight, yeah. Say fun tonight, yeah. Drink a little drink, smoke a little smoke.
I don't know.
Alright, this is Kelly people. Alright, cut.
That's easy, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You go up. What the heck?
It's not as bad as me it is.
So you can get the test strips that millions...
Do I read that whole thing? When you talk about Leonard Skinner.
And I like to recommend
Who was another entertainer besides Leonard Skinner? Another singer? Casey and the Sunshine Band.
That makes testing.
Do I just say that?
Freestyle has an extra large display
Do a little bit about
that's easy
Casey.
to read too. And if
Casey
you're on
and Sunshine.
Medicare, it doesn't cost one bit more than
How do I start it? That's all I need to
Freestyle
know.
now. They'll make sure you get.
But you could be like, oh, that's a cool looking bird. He's yellow. Dude, that bird is yellow. Where?
Visit online or call 855-600-1867. 855-600-1867.
Oh, I can read it.
Oops.
We can do an Old Spice commercial right here. Can you keep that still though?
Yeah, I can.
I just feel like this means nothing. You can. Hey, no, never mind. That's part of the wall. Set. I feel like that just means nothing. It only means nothing if you think it means nothing. And if you don't think it means nothing, it does. You don't think it means anything? Yeah. I'm trying to figure out like a way so Rex doesn't have to hold it.
I can hold it just fine.
Rex! It's a minute out of her day, she's not getting better. It is, and we need to not let that happen. Let's see how we start. Seth has some. The TV shows during the 70s were very famous and very groovy. Okay? One of those was MASH. MASH was one of the most popular TV shows of the 1970s. It was about God dang it! Famous TV shows during the 1970s were groovy. Okay? MASH was one of those. It was one of the most popular. It was about a mobile army surgical hospital to South Korea during the Korean War. It ended on February 28th, 1983, with the finale. Oh shit! Okay, we're good. Famous actors at that time included John Travolta, Alan Alda, Woody Allen, and Al Pacino. Al Pacino was a very popular actor because he starred in the movie The Godfather. At the time, The Godfather was the highest grossing picture ever made, and really, quite frankly, it's a great show. Okay? Famous actors like John. Oh fuck! Just kidding. Oh my God! Started over. Hold on. Famous musicians in the 1970s included Casey and the Sunshine Boys. Famous musicians of the 1970s included Casey and the Sunshine Band, or a great one, Leonard Skinner. He sang songs like Gimme 3 Steps, or even Freebird, which was very long. Nope, cut that, I don't want to.
Oh my God.
Famous musicians during the 1970s included Casey and the Sunshine. God damn it. Famous musicians during the 1970s included Casey and the Sunshine Band, and personally my favorite, Leonard Skinner. Okay? He sang songs like Gimme 3 Steps and Freebird. Unfortunately, on October 20th, 1977, just 3 days after the release of Street Survivors, and 5 shows into their most success headlining tour to date, Leonard Skinner chartered Convair CV300, ran out of fuel near the end of their I can't laugh right now. Unfortunately, on October 20th, 1977, just 3 days after the release of Street Survivors, and 5 shows into their most successful headlining tour to date, Leonard Skinner, I don't know anything after that. Like, it's just not.
Ran out of fuel near the end of their flight. The pilots attempted an emergency landing on a small airship. The plane crashed in the forest in Galesburg, Mississippi. Ronnie Van Zant, Steve Gaines, Casey Gaines, and assistant room manager Dean Kilpatrick, pilot Walter McCreary, and co-pilot William Gray were killed on impact, and other band members were also suffered seriously. Following the crash and ensuing the press, Street Survivors began the band's second platinum album and reached number 5 on the U.S. album charts. Single was What's Your Name, reached number 13 on the single player play charts in January 1978, boy. Alright, Seth.
You act like that's easy, that's why I'm fucking reading.
Dude, I'll do it. Leave one. Did you record that?
Yep.
Unfortunately, on October 20th, 1977, just 3 days after the release of Street Survivors. Why are y'all laughing? Unfortunately, on October 20th, 1977.
Are you kidding me right now?
Got it.
Let's go live to Atlanta where Hank Aaron is about to break bait off. Let's go live to Atlanta where Hank Aaron is about to Alright. It's not that.